How many wise men came to visit Jesus?
3.
Bop, bop, bop. Correct. Do you know what gifts they brought Jesus?
Myrrh, gold. What's the other one? Fur? No.
Gold, myrrh, and fur. Briana gold, myrrh, and fur.
I was like, I know that doesn't sound right.
Gold, myrrh, and fur.
What's the answer, please?
Gold, frankincense.
Frankincense.
Baby, it's cold outside. Aren't we so cozy and cute? It's Christmas. I used to do this thing called Christmas Rush on my YouTube channel. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas Rush. And now that we're in Nondaland, is it Christmas, Nonda nice, Nonda naughty or not? I don't know. But welcome to No NDA, the show that's not a sad show, mad show, dad show, lad show, any sort of show. It's for friends, family, fun, entertainment, education, everything in between. So if that's something that you're interested in and you like excitement, then and you like Christmas, and you like them something there, this is the show for you. Welcome to No NDA, also called Nonda. Woo! Okay, so today's guest is actually a good friend of mine, and it's so crazy because we literally just got up one day and chose each other. We're just like, we are friends, right?
Yes.
And she is BriSchwapp. She is a mom to dogs.
I'm like, do you know something I don't know?
I was going to do the Kim Kardashian. She's a billionaire, a lawyer, a mom, billionaire, trillionaire, but she's a vet. She loves horses. She's a great friend, a wonderful wife, a wonderful daughter, and a wonderful person. And she's here today in her pajamas. Fa la 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 la.
These are my annual Christmas pajamas, so you know it's time when these come out to the
Oh, yeah.
The
How are you feeling?
I am feeling cozy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling excited.
Uh-huh.
And I am feeling so proud
oh my God.
of you.
Oh my God, here she goes.
When I walked in here and I saw the setup, I started to cry. And one thing about me is I'm gonna cry, as you know.
Oh, here
but
we go.
I'm so proud of you. I remember sitting down in Elaine's and talking about this podcast with you. How many months ago? Not that long ago.
In September.
A few months ago. We sat down and you said, Briana, I have this idea. And I said, okay, good, do it. And you said, I don't know if, do it. And you said, I don't know have a name. And we went through names, remember?
Yes.
What was the name I wanted?
I had a name. I won't tell you because it's going to be a segment
it's something else.
on
Okay.
this. But like, yeah, I had names and I was like...
We were going through names. I was racking my brain at night thinking of names. And all of a sudden, the podcast was started, which is amazing. That was in like, what, 2 months? A month or two?
Yeah.
So I am feeling more than anything incredibly proud of you, my friend.
Thank you so much. One thing with this girl, she's going to pour into her friends. She's such a good friend. And we've had quite the year of like deep, honest conversations. Yeah. And it's nice to have you sit here and look across from me because if it's one thing this girl going to do is watch the podcast, and it's nice to have you here and touch you and feel it. Touch me. I can't believe it's happening, and you're definitely coming back. She has a word for me.
I said this to Mike the other day, and I don't know if he even knew this, but the reason that I pour into my friends and I'm obsessed with them is because I just got them, right? I was left out so much as a child, and I was just thinking about this recently, so it's on my mind. I was left out so much growing up. Like at the birthday parties and in school, I had the 1 and 2 close friends, but I didn't have like the friend group.
Yeah.
Right? And I got that when I went to Trinidad
yeah.
and to university, and I slowly just built up these friends, and you're one of them, obviously. So I am obsessed with them. I cherish them so much. This group of people that I can refer to for just about anything. Oh, did we get it?
No, you're not getting that here.
I can refer to them for anything. I can call on them for anything. We're partying together. We're a group. We're a family. It's just one of the biggest blessings in my life, and that's why I remember being. I just told Mike this other day, and it made him a little. You know,
I've never. You're always reflecting, and I've never thought of it like that. Like for you, because I'm like, oh, but she has siblings and she has like friends all over.
I distinctly remember at some point in like maybe in between university and vet school thinking, wow, I wish I had a group of girls to call on. I had the 1 and the 2 friend, but look at this, and then the best thing is.
How many you had at your wedding? How many
don't
girls
know.
in pink?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's
She
why I
had
had no
whole heap of-
bridesmaids. I couldn't have 12 bridesmaids. So I had 2.
We need to talk about that. but yeah, welcome.
You know, you lectured me before we got here and was like, Briana, you can't do the jump. You know, when we have a conversation.
No. I'm gonna allow us to jump.
But can I
promise.
say that
this is the thing that you have to say?
No, but can I say every Wednesday morning in particular,
Oh my
I
God.
call Rush on the way to work
She's here
and we
to
chat.
pour into me, guys. I'm
Right?
just
And
gonna
we
sit.
chat. So I love that we're doing this today because
In
it's the
real
equivalent
life.
of this is our regular phone call in the
But here's
morning.
thing,
Every
right?
week.
Brianna
Multiple times
is
a
a
week.
girl that thinks that she's a pastor. Because she will come and she'll be like, Rush, I had a dream. I have a word for you.
Rush, this word is on my mind. Let me
This
just tell
word
you.
is on my mind.
Yeah,
Can
but have I
just
ever
tell
been
you?
wrong?
She
And am I
okay.
ever not on time?
She is literally gifted, right? And she has a very good sense of like what can happen, how it can happen, in what way, whatever, and has a very powerful tongue. I have goat mouth, you know, but if I have goat mouth,
I have a
you
ram
have
goat
ram
mouth.
goat mouth.
I knew.
No, man, because
If I say something or if I feel
it's gonna
something,
happen.
I have visions.
But
visions. It's crazy.
We knew that anyway. Let me not talk about that. Because we knew, like, we also know who is fake.
Oh, just
like, no, you know who we're talking about. Like, I will just pick up and I'll be like, this girl is gonna do something. Yeah.
Oh.
We know. You said the other word for me. Do you want to drop it now?
Rush.
Okay.
You are a powerhouse.
Oh, that's the word.
You're a powerhouse. I was trying to think of a word to describe you the other day. I think somebody must have asked me what you were like or something, and I was just, oh, he's so funny. No, you are a powerhouse. So easy to underestimate you because you are a comedian and you're
just
and
jumping
you're cute and,
laughing.
you're happy. But no, he's a powerhouse. He's a career person. He's a lawyer, which is my favorite thing about you, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it lends so much to how well you do your other jobs. And I'm really centered on my career, and I love that you are somebody who also understands what it's like to be a career person and to be a professional and to have gone through the torture of grad school or whatever.
Yeah. Terrible.
But you're a powerhouse.
Wow.
It's incredible the amount of things that you do and take it seriously and pour intelligence into it, even though it may seem frivolous, like doing a podcast or doing content. And it's not.
Can I just
right?
say for a quick minute that people don't know how much it takes to prepare to have somebody on a couch and have like a proper conversation
If you
with
guys,
them.
you guys cannot see what is
Like if you
in front of us, right? When I walked in, I was like,
around us. If you look in my phone to see what
notes.
I have to write as notes, and people are just like,
oh, they're just talking, but you're out there.
no.
That brings me to this too. Anything you do it extremely well,
Brianna,
which
you
is
don't have
so
to be so nice to me.
important.
You don't have to.
I'll
be so
balance
nice.
it out. Don't worry.
You're gonna be
balance
a
out.
bitch. No, but thank you. Would
But
you
that's
read
the word for
soundtrack of
you.
my life? You know.
Oh, that's the word for you. No,
Powerhouse. What is the soundtrack of your life? For those who are new here, by the way, the soundtrack of your life is the thing that you, or the song that you can use as a way to describe or to reflect how you're feeling in this moment. Can I just say, this is a girl that doesn't listen to music.
But I listen to what?
She listens to country music. She's a white woman. I make jokes that, never mind. I make jokes that if she were in America, she would be one of them, but she's not.
I'm definitely not.
She's
But
definitely
I do
What's the
love.
soundtrack of your life?
Am I gonna sing on camera for the first time ever?
Give me a
Alright.
line.
Long live cowgirls, never gonna settle on down, girl. Leave you in a lonely ghost town world where the sun don't rise. Rodeo. Nobody knows the song? Rodeo
you're-
for one night. Love you like a mustard. All right. Anyways,
If
that's
you're
my
watching
jam.
this right now, you can see that I literally,
Rush.
there's nothing that is, I don't know.
If you've sat in my car,
I
you
don't
know this.
know.
You know Morgan Wallen. You must know
First
that
of
song.
all, I can't sit in your car.
That's true. Because Nori will like.
There's no
throw off
space.
your ears, that's
the
true.
5 dogs are in the
That's
house.
true. It's just 2, by the way, but he's so
The
dramatic.
soundtrack of my life. What's the soundtrack of my life? I would say it is. I'm gonna give you a gospel.
I'm no.
You
I
know
love
I
it.
can't help it.
I love it.
You know
Let's
I
go.
can't help it. This one is from high school. Thanks.
If you think I'm gonna
Thanks.
sing along, I don't know the song.
I give you thanks.
I do
you
know
don't
this
know
song.
this song?
I do.
For
I do.
all you've Done. Wow, the key. Where's the key? Find the key.
Can't find the key. The key is lost.
I
the key.
am so
the
blessed.
Keys in the couch.
Yeah. My soul is at
rest.
Yes, oh Lord. I give you
thanks. Okay,
a different key, but nonetheless, thanks. Thanks. One more time.
I give you thanks.
For
all you done. I hope you can lower that part of it when I'm singing.
We're not have autotune.
Anyways, I hope everybody learns cowgirls because that's my jam.
No, back to Jesus and giving thanks.
Giving thanks that I found a music genre that I like.
So question, why are you so obsessed with like the cowgirl theme?
It's not really a cowgirl theme. I mean, okay, I like cutesy cowgirl things.
But why you
more
like
than
country music?
I don't know. I find that music... Okay, honestly, most of the time, hearing music on a daily basis feels like my headspace is being assaulted. I don't listen to music in my background, in my car while I'm driving. I don't listen to music while I am bathing, none of that. If you play music in the morning when I wake up,
Really?
It annoys the shit out of me.
Why?
I have misophonia, I'm pretty sure. Sounds and stuff really bother me. I can't stand chewing and stuff. So just sounds in general, I'm very sensitive to. Right?
So you're not one of them.
I don't the sounds.
So you're not okay. So when you're doing your makeup and getting ready to go out,
I don't go to the gym with AirPods in. I do not listen to music that much. I can't tell you that.
That's
but the thing is that I started liking country music in college way back.
Oh,
and
with
like I think it was probably like a Luke Bryan song that I heard, and it's the only to this day it's the only. No, I was in a liberal arts college, very diverse.
You know who do liberal arts more than anybody else? White people from Soho.
But my point is that it was a very diverse experience. However, country is just the one thing that I can listen to that doesn't make me feel like I'm being like
attacked,
bothered, right? And then I just love it.
I want to ask you a question. We're doing year in review.
All right.
No, should we do okay, you get to choose. Do you want to do year in review or ick or stick?
Oh, ick or stick is gonna be so funny.
Should we do year in review last? I'm gonna do year in review last. So this ick or stick, you say if it's an ick or a stick.
All right.
Based on things that Briana likes or doesn't like.
I am very I know what I like and I know who I am. Let's go.
Okay, so the first one is public proposals, ick or stick? Don't even bother with it.
It depends on the style of the public proposal.
Briana, if I'm in a restaurant and I see if you
somebody
are having
kneel on the ground in the middle of the restaurant
on the ground while I'm having my
while you're down there, can you just take up my fork, please? It fell.
You're just like, oh,
all right,
something fell.
Some fell?
Because
yeah.
What you doing on your knee in a restaurant?
In the middle of the restaurant.
No.
I will say that I do think proposals are a very private experience.
There you go.
However, not everyone is like that. My personal
ick
style
or stick.
is a ick.
First of all,
It's
pause.
I'm very diplomatic. I can't.
No.
I'm a Libra. I can't help it.
She's a Libra. And this girl will go around the world.
All
with
right.
hee-haw.
All right.
And say, no, I'm making my point. To come back and say that it's a ick. So she'll be like, it's up to you, whatever you want, but I think it's repulsive. But it's up to you if you don't like it or not. Ick or stick?
Ick.
Okay.
My proposal was private, me and Michael alone Christmas morning.
No, but
nobody
the proposal for me on Christmas morning was ick.
No,
Briana, why are you being proposed to on a public holiday?
Because we are both so busy. Michael, so here's the thing. Michael knows that you cannot get me to sit still. And the only day of the whole year that I'm sitting still is Christmas Day, if I'm not on call.
Me and Brianna's husband have a running joke. We have become friends.
Busy.
What a girl busy.
Yeah.
She don't know how
So
to
if
sit
you
down.
know that, Santa hat.
My Santa hat is erect.
So if you know that, you know I'm busy. I'm a busybody. It was a very busy season. Mike was working all these events, and he knew the only morning that he could get me to sit still and the whole family would be around was Christmas Day.
Did he go on his knees?
And because he did, I was sleeping.
With you alone? So him go on his knees by the bed?
I was sleeping and I opened my eyes. Like I kind of saw him rustling around and I knew what it was, but I didn't want to know, but I knew. I saw him get up and kind of come beside me and I opened my eyes like this and he he knelt to the ground.
Because
and had
you're
the
a
ring
witch,
open.
you knew that
I
he was
knew.
gonna propose
He
to you
came
anyway.
home from doing an event, and I was sleeping, but I saw
Uh-huh.
him put something in his drawer,
Brianna,
right?
You were like this.
I thought it was his
You peeped
wallet,
through one
but I
eye.
knew it wasn't a wallet. Exactly. So, anyways, he kneels down, open my eyes, and I see him with this ring, and it's a ring that I had on my Pinterest board in the
See what
exact
I mean?
box,
What
right?
I tell you?
The most beautiful ring,
Manifester.
and I started to go like this. I don't think Mike says I didn't say yes. Oh no, I haven't said yes. He just assumed that I was saying yes because I was going.
Did you talk about? This is what I want to ask you, right? Because people who are you're out of control, and I'm not laughing with you, because what was do it again?
And the dog, Nori was on the edge of the bed going like this.
Because Nori is like, why
Norris
isn't
was
he
like-
proposing to me? The
She was
dog is like, what
"Girl,"
about me?
She was like, girl, we all knew. Can you relax?
But the question I have for you is like, did you know that you were going to? So like, did you have a conversation about getting married?
Did we have a conversation?
Because
Many.
why? Because say sometimes people get proposed to,
And they're shocked.
and the girl is like,
No. Oh no, I don't play that. Everything in my life is intentional and orchestrated by me.
so you're
So
like,
Michael knew that I wanted to marry him. I knew he wanted to marry me, right? Immediately. As we met each other, we knew that. And he knew which ring I wanted. You know those girls that are like, anything he can get, I'll accept it. That's not me. The ring had to be...
what I tell you about this girl who
That's
is
not
not
me.
diplomatic,
It's not
and she
happening.
go on like she diplomatic.
Not
Brenna
happening.
said, if you think you're coming with a popcorn ring out of a
Ain't
machine
no-
that you got for $1.99,
no, tiny,
put that shit down.
I said, no, this is the ring I want. Whisper thin band, radiant cut, this and that prongs,
Wait.
blah, blah.
Come again? Whisper thin band.
Radiant cut, this and that prongs. These are the designers I like. Just so you know, this is not something I said to him even like within the year that we got engaged. You know, he just knew this for a while. So he knew when he got it custom made, and he didn't ask my parents either. He told them, hey, I have a ring and I'm going to ask Briana to marry me.
But excuse me?
And there's
Excuse me?
Oh my gosh, it was
Excuse
so
me?
cute.
Excuse me, what? The man said, I'm not
He says-
asking you if
so
I'm
the-
going to
yeah.
marry her. I'm telling
So
you.
he says, hi, auntie and uncle, I have a ring. I'm going to ask Briana to marry me on XYZ day. And,
Wow.
So it was
Okay.
because I always told them you should let them know, but you don't have to ask them. I'm the one that's deciding how my life is
Briana
going.
Briana is something else. Briana said, as for the parents, right? You can let them know, but I would like to marry you. So if they have a...
And obviously, I
Right.
wouldn't be dating that man for
Because-
7 years if I didn't love
Thank
him.
you. So this is the
Please.
thing now, Briana.
My
you
dad
know,
loves
like
that
how
boy.
we go in Icar or like dilemma, and people are just like, oh, I've been in a relationship with somebody for 5 years. And when I'm in the...
You can turn up the mic for that one. Come on. You're in charge of your life.
And when you're in a...
You're in charge.
And when you're in the relationship with them, you're just like, wait. Anyway, Icar stick, ick. So let's move on.
Right.
This is your favorite. Wedding cakes. Icar stick. This bitch did not have a wedding cake. Me go to wedding and I say, well, after me eat the something, may I sweet up my mouth with that.
You
with that
had
little-
at least 6 desserts to choose from. Why you need a
Yes,
wedding
but
cake?
I like a wedding cake.
All
I
right.
like when everybody
Just because you said that,
is
ick.
eating everything.
I hate cake. I hate cake. Why would I have paid for a wedding cake? I hate cake.
Because it looks good.
Not as
What
good as
about
my
doing
not as
like
good as
a-
my Scotch bonnet
no, but what about doing
cheesecake.
like a model? What about doing like a model cake?
I
like
don't
a
like
fake-
frou fra foolishness. I did not want like a centerpiece of a cake. And what were we doing that with that rush?
Just
First of
because
all,
it looks good.
with the state of the wedding party at the ceremony, one of us would have slid underneath that table and knocked it over.
No, because
So they had no place at the reception.
what I want
Right?
to know is not even for like
Ick.
a little photo up.
Photo up for what? I had the Cliff Hotel in the grill. I didn't need a photo up with a cake. I had a sunset.
Ick. Okay, next caller. Next caller. Couples channels. Ick or stick.
Ick. Biggest ick.
I love a couples channel.
Hate.
I
Hate.
I
Hate it.
just said I love a couples channel. You know I'm lying.
You
I
do
hate a
lie.
couples channel.
Hate. It's you know why? Because okay,
You
I
also
think
hate
there's a
kids
way-
on the internet.
I don't think children should be on the internet at all. And that this is me being obviously I'm a human, so there's kids that I love to see online, and especially because I'm at a point where I think about having kids a lot, and I want to see kind of what that's like, and there's aspects of their personalities that I love. If you took all those kids off the internet, I would not be at a loss, and I would be okay with that whatever loss that is for us, because I don't think they should be online. And there's so many dark, horrible reasons why I can tell you that. But back to the couples. No,
but
so corny. I cannot.
I'm always at a loss about the kids online, right? Because I like it, right?
Yeah, it's cute.
I think it's a good idea,
but it's so dangerous.
It's so dangerous.
It's so dangerous.
So you're going to be one of those people that don't show your kids online at all, or are you going to cover their
I'll
face?
probably do more like, I don't know if you know Alison Cooch. She's married to that football player. So she shows her child like exists. Like she'll be holding her with her face blocked, and you can see the child is existing in her life, but it's not the center of her content. Right. And then there's a lady who she can predict everything her toddler says. She does it, but she doesn't show their faces. So there's a way to have them know
that the child has a voice.
There's a way to talk about parenthood and families and motherhood in a way that is safer for them. Even though I love baby Rustin and I love baby Hayes, I just don't think that it's safe. And it freaks me out when I hear and see what can happen. Sorry, this is so dark. But yeah, I don't think my children will not be a center of my internet presence at all. That is a absolute hard no.
Wow.
So you'll see that child when they're 18.
I'll come to you at the house and
you can see them in person. Yeah.
I have one more Icarus stick. We love Carnival. Briana thinks that she's gonna say, I know. She is the queen of all things Carnival. Briana said, continue.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Continue. You said it, not me.
The Icarus stick that I have for you is Carnival diets. No, I'm gonna please. The thing. Here's what I'm saying, Glacia.
Carnival.
This girl born with body. She
Fair
born
enough.
slim.
Fair enough.
And her waist come in and she have a little thing around the back and
Fair
she
enough.
have abs. She can always say what she wants to say.
Okay.
About ick or
Let's
stick.
change the ick to carnival diet culture.
Ooh.
Is an ick. Carnival diet culture is eating disorder culture with a backpack on it. So the whole
Brianna, you see how you're opinionated?
Yeah.
Continue.
Carnival is coming, guys. Remember, don't eat any bread, don't eat any pasta. Remember, oh my God, I haven't had a chip in 6 months. What does that sound like? Not us growing up in 2014 and girls being like,
It is
I have
an
to
eating
smell a
disorder
cookie.
on the
It's
side.
disordered eating.
Yeah.
Now, eating well for a goal that you have in mind, meaning balance, enough calories, working out, whatever, 100% support it. Absolutely, yes. But the diet culture part of it, major ick. And you guys can see, now that I've said it,
this episode, I'm sorry.
It sounds like our phone
I don't mean to
calls.
cut you. No, but I'm going to cut you.
You do mean to cut me.
What I like about this episode is that I like when people are, and I like this a lot about Daniel as well, right? I like people who are opinionated, strongly opinionated, and know how well to articulate that. And I don't have to be like, pulling it up.
yeah,
What do you
I would
think?
never come on here and say things that I don't want people to hear.
No,
I have a
but
way
like
of
some people
no.
don't have any opinions on anything.
No, that's true.
They're like watching paint dry.
Oh,
They're
we spent
just
too much
like-
time together.
They're like, boring.
Yeah.
But what I think about Carnival in particular is that it's gotten to a space where people are just obsessed with the social media of it all.
So yeah, content carnival.
It's like a content
I call it
carnival.
content carnival. You know that joke that I make for the past
And
2
I
years.
know when you go to Carnival, it's crazy because when you go to Trinidad Carnival, for
That is
example,
2% of it.
Nobody.
You don't see that aspect of it.
Nobody
People will be
cares.
on people will be on
Nobody
Twitter after every
cares.
carnival being like, you only see the backpacks, and you said, no, you only see the backpacks. You're
How many
seeing,
people go to Trinidad Carnival a year? About
I don't know, 20,000.
20,000 because one band alone
And you're
has
seeing,
9,000 people.
the frontline girls crossing the stage. Fine, that is how we sell it. But that is not what carnival is.
That's like
Right?
1%.
And I want to also say it is human nature to be aspirational. So there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with what you see is going to be Asha in the big backpack on the stage. And yeah, I want to look like that next year.
Yeah.
But it's also so important to remember that the things about carnival that make carnival worth doing cannot be bought, cannot be dieted, cannot be sold, cannot be captured.
She ate that.
Right? It is such a spiritually renewing, fun,
It's so fun.
wonderful experience.
Yeah.
Right? And it is so much more than not eating pasta for 6 weeks.
So let's move on to this is nice. This is a quiz.
All right.
It's called Since You Got Your Degree and Everything. And it's a Christmas edition.
All right.
And the only reason we're doing this with Briana is because Briana is a vet and Jesus was born in a manger. Like, that's so
Is this like real information you're about to ask me? Because I'm very bad at history.
No, but that's the point. I know your strengths and weaknesses.
History and geography?
You can't just come here and be perfect.
Yes, I can. All right.
Okay, so question number 1.
Okay.
How many wise men came to visit Jesus?
3.
Bap, bap, bap. Correct. Do you know what gifts they brought Jesus?
Myrrh, gold. What's the other one? Fur? No.
Gold, myrrh, and fur. Briana
I was
said,
like,
gold, myrrh, and fur.
I was like, I know that doesn't sound right to know.
Gold, myrrh, and fur. What did
What's
they
the
bring
answer?
Jesus? Gold, myrrh, and fur.
What's the answer, please?
Gold, frankincense.
Frankincense.
And myrrh. The girl said gold, fur, and myrrh. What's the myrrh? What? Gold, fur.
Fur and myrrh. You can put that
Okay.
as a podcast episode title.
Which Christmas beverage is also known as milk punch? Think, use your head.
Peanut punch?
Peanut punch is a Christmas beverage, big head.
Sorrel?
Sorrel is a...
Eggnog!
Thank you. Briana says sorrel. Sorrel? Sorrel?
Why are you so...
You go work every day for fix dog. And you say sorrel is milk punch?
so falsely kind to each other, right?
Sorrel? In the movie Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? Kevin!
The Plaza Hotel?
The
Is that where you
Plaza
got stuck?
Hotel. Which country or which city?
New York.
Briana, they live in New York.
I don't remember
They
this
don't
shit.
live in New York, actually. They live in
You're gonna have to cut
Chicago.
this,
I remember.
Listen to me.
Briana.
Let me tell you something.
No.
Let me tell you something. All right.
No.
Let me just
If you-
explain something to
No,
you.
I don't want any explanation.
I can't
Because-
remember anything.
But Briana,
I
there's
know.
no way that you did not know that in Home Alone, the McAllisters
No.
were going to Paris.
Oh, yeah. No, listen, no. Here's the thing about
Remember
me.
that they didn't
It's
understand
not
French when
that
the guys
I
were
don't
calling?
know. I don't remember.
No, it's not that you don't know. It's that you don't care.
I don't care and I don't remember. You can walk 5 different animals through this door with different problems and I can tell you we're going to fix them, right? That is where my memory is right now. What did I have for lunch yesterday? I don't know. Don't remember.
But this bitch loves the animals.
I love the animals.
Period.
But I don't remember
the question
nothing
is,
like that.
okay. Let me see if you remember this from Home Alone.
Well, probably
Des,
not.
if you know
I
it,
remember one scene
I know
from
you're
Home
gonna
Alone.
answer.
The mouse in the crotch is the funniest thing as a child. You remember that?
No, I remember the fire on the head.
The-
Remember
the-
that?
Is that the same one?
And I'm throwing my head in the eye.
The
Remember?
mouse, when the dorm mouse got in the crotch of the guy and they
Briana.
hit him with a baseball bat.
If you remember this, I give you 3 points.
I hope
Mark
so.
you, the points mean nothing. The points
Because
mean
you're
nothing.
still going to shame me, but go ahead.
No. What pizza did Kevin say? He's like, I only eat X pizza. Do you remember? You remember when the pizza came and he's like, where's the pizza?
Pepperoni?
No, he's like, where's the
Hawaiian
cheese pizza?
cheese? Okay.
Hawaiian.
Sorry, I was just
Briana,
guessing.
Get out of here.
I
Leave.
don't remember this
Leave!
movie.
Okay. which Christmas
Go
song
for Admiral.
begins? Go for and Myrrh is the name of this episode. Go for and Myrrh with Briana Schwapp. Which Christmas song begins with the lyrics? Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
My favorite one. Ding-a-ling.
This is a white girl, you know.
Snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. So happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. That's my favorite Christmas carol. Did I tell you that? Build a snowman.
The key I throw me off. I can't find it. Briana said, corned beef key. That shit went.
Because you. The keys in the couch. I told you.
The keys in the coach.
No, because you can sing. Mike can sing. I cannot sing.
Sleigh bells ring.
I can't sing.
Are you listening? You supposed to go a beautiful sight,
so happy
as
tonight.
Jesus.
Walking in a winter wonderland. I'm
Bruh,
gonna
you're
blow
cr-
these
You're
speakers.
crawling in the winter wonderland. You're crawling with
cannot-
gold,
Rush, I cannot
fur, and myrrh.
That is the
Winter
funniest.
What
Why
is
was
the
I
name of the Jamaican event on Christmas
Oh,
Eve?
we're still doing a quiz. Okay.
Yes,
On what?
You want me to lock this off?
Go ahead.
We mean, yes, we're still doing a quiz.
The
There's
Jamaican
shit out of
event?
order, Eve.
I definitely don't know, but go ahead.
Christmas quiz. It's a Christmas show. You have on the dingleberries.
Dingleberry is not what you think
Dingleberry,
it
the
is.
thing that each on play bottom when you do. Okay, so you see if you do and you have hair on your bottom.
Dingleberries.
Dingleberries
You're explaining it
is-
to me. I'm a vet. Animals, hamster, dogs, all the time.
Horses have dingleberries?
No, horses, dogs, and cats.
Because
really.
horses have straight ear.
That's not why. But sure. Their bottoms are not fuzzy, so nothing sticks to it. You know?
They don't
They're
have to
prey
shave.
animals. They gotta run and shit at the same time, so it just goes, you know?
Wait, horses run and shit at the same time?
You can get up and shit at the same time.
So they run and them just are...
Yes, because can you imagine being
Giddy up,
in...
doodle, giddy up,
Can you
doodle.
imagine being a Mustang and a coyote is coming for you and you have to shit and that's it for you? 3 points gone.
So you're just like, oh,
You gotta run and go, yeah.
I love that they're multitaskers.
Absolutely.
So what is
I
the
really
name?
relate to horses.
What is the name of the Jamaican event on Christmas Eve surrounding shopping and bargains? No, if you, she's thinking about it. This girl grew up in the winter wonderland with the gold.
Rush, I know the answer, but I just was not prepared to go into that. You know the SpongeBobs when they're going crazy and going through the files from memory? That's me right now. And
Okay, I'll give you one word in
Just
the
tell
two.
me the word.
Grand.
Grand Gala.
No, Grand Gala is on Independence Day.
What is it again?
Grand Market.
Oh, duh. Right.
Oh, duh, she says while getting it wrong.
The way I do. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to make you cut this part, you know, because one
You
thing
can't
about
make
me,
me cut nothing. See,
I
we
have
must
to be
start
right.
there. See, we must start there. The
be
boss.
right.
So I had to give you Am I the Asshole because I know you love this
I
part.
love these.
She watches
When I
Am I
watch
the
it-
Asshole and just sit down and laugh the
When
whole
you
day.
start to read the stories, I start to cry laughing.
No, because are you ready for this one?
I'm ready.
So, am I the asshole for refusing to let my brother bring his girlfriend to Christmas dinner after she disrespected my wife?
Continue.
I, 31-year-old male, am married to Lily. Why put her name? Wickedy.
He hates her.
30-year-old female. My brother recently started dating this girl called Lindsay. And while she's been polite at family events, Lily, my wife, feels like Lindsay has made some passive-aggressive comments. Hear it now. For example, at a recent barbecue, Lindsay said it was selfish that Lily and I weren't planning to have kids anytime soon.
Oh, you're not the asshole. I already know the answer to that.
We know who the asshole is.
We know who the asshole is.
Lindsay. Lily felt uncomfortable, but I didn't say anything at the time.
Lily, why you
Another
never tell her about it
incident
anyway?
happened at a family dinner when Lindsay remarked, I'm surprised you two are happy without kids. You must really be good at being selfish. It look like Lindsay want pitney and can't have pitney.
Lindsay hates her family. Lindsay hates her life.
But Lindsay is the boyfriend's girlfriend, you know. She's not even a wife.
She's out of order.
She's out
Oh,
of
that's what her
order.
problem is. Should have no ring.
Lily
Okay.
was hurt by that comment and it made her feel like Lindsay was judging our life choices. Most recently, at a birthday party, Lindsay made a comment about Lily's career, saying, it's cute that you're working part-time with no kids while Josh and I are really focusing on our careers. So Christmas is at our house this year, and when Josh asked if he could bring Lindsay, I told him I'd prefer if she didn't come. I explained that some of her comments had made Lily feel disrespected, and I didn't want that to ruin the holiday. Josh got upset and said I was being petty. He argued that I was overreacting and that Lindsay was just being honest.
Oh, I'm just being honest.
Now Josh says he won't come if Lindsay isn't invited.
So neither of you come. Stay home with your imaginary children that you work so hard for. Simple. Right? Okay.
My mom thinks I'm being too harsh, but I feel like I'm just standing up for my wife.
All
Am I
right.
the
Remind them
asshole
again.
for refusing to let my brother bring his girlfriend?
No, you are not the asshole. You're a good husband. In fact, you'd be a better husband if you had helped Lily. However, since we're all adults here, no, you're not the asshole. You're a good husband. What is that girl's problem? You know, there's nothing worse than people who do not like their own. What are you laughing at? Who don't like their own situation and can't stop throwing
Hello.
it back at you. Like,
Hell has
clearly.
no fury like an insecure bitch.
Oh God.
Listen,
Oh, can we?
there is nothing on earth that will get somebody's gears ground
And somebody
up,
who
grinding.
is happy and content and just
Listen,
vibing and posting them
they
pictures and living a
hate.
little life. And then and then they're over there like, oh my God.
They hate
Oh
when
my
you
God.
are secure
So that's Lindsay.
and
Lindsay, they're
comfortable.
working full time. She tired. She don't have no ring.
No, let me tell you Lindsay problem. Lindsay I say, I want to marry Josh.
How come
Josh
Lily
now
got to get?
married
How come
me.
Lily got to get married and I'm not?
Lily Goodly, not even broken her neck. You
No.
know those people that don't try? And
Just
she's
happy
like,
there.
but I'm trying. And Lily
And
is getting through.
Hear this. Josh is working. Lily gets to work part time to support their family. Right? She doesn't have to kill herself. Lindsay is vexed that she's both work. The two of them are working full time,
And she's
to
a
no
girlfriend.
avail clearly. And she's a girlfriend. Okay.
No name on mortgage, no name on lease, no name anywhere. Her name is just written in the Lamb's Book of
Lindsay
Life,
sounds like a
hoping
lot
to
of.
get
Lindsay
through
sounds like
at
a
the
lot
gates
of.
of
Lindsay
heaven.
sounds like the backstory of a lot of people that we probably interact with, don't it?
Interact with, but are not friends with.
No, interact with.
Because
When I say interact with, I mean they interact with us, but we don't interact with them.
we don't like insecure people. Let
Not
me
at
tell you
all.
something. I'm going on a 5-second rant. Sometimes in life, right, you notice that you have some really odd relationships and the people are just unable to show up for you. They're unable to be nice. They're unable to be happy for you. They're
Can't
whatever.
give a compliment.
There is
right?
the
Red flag.
biggest barrier
Yeah.
to a healthy relationship, I find, is somebody that is insecure and lacks confidence. You see, if you're insecure, it literally is the root of so many different
So everything
things.
you do will trigger them.
Everything
obviously.
you do will trigger
And-
them, and everything they do will never be enough for themselves.
Exactly.
Trust me.
And you see it a
Insecure
lot
people,
with strangers, and they try to mask it as, I'm just saying that, you could do this or that differently, or I'm just saying that I think you and this and that. I'm just saying you could do this and that less, or I'm just saying how come you have to XYZ? Because I want to, because I know who I am.
and they can't fathom
Right?
that
And they
there's
can't
a world
believe-
in which you are
You know what
okay
else
with
though?
your decisions.
Gabby and I talk about this all the time. This whole trope about being like almost afraid of the internet and this fake mystery vibe that people are supposed to have to convey for some reason. I think it started a lot with like magazine culture. Remember, we don't really
Yeah.
read magazines anymore, right?
Right.
So celebrities were literally celebrities. We
Yep.
didn't know everything about them.
We
We're
never
not
know,
seeing
we never saw
them
them.
dancing
Yeah.
on TikTok. And it came a lot with weddings, right? People want this mysterious wedding. Everybody, so like I think people adopted that culture where they think a wedding should be this mysterious thing and the bride is this ethereal,
and
non-existent person, and
it's
like,
delusions of grandeur,
yeah, it's so silly because it's literally, we're just humans. It's just one day. It's his own, especially to you and your husband. It doesn't really matter how you do it, what you do, when you do it. It's just for you.
Yeah.
So why we doing this whole mysterious internet
because
foolishness?
everybody wants to give off an impression that
Of
they
celebrity.
are something that they're not. But to
Yeah.
me, it's not rooted in confidence
At all.
It's rooted in
Because they're afraid of, but that's what I'm
insecurity.
saying though. They're afraid of the internet and they think you should be afraid too, right? Why are you doing a podcast? How come you are doing vlogs? Why are you posting this and that?
Don't get
Because
me
I'm not
started.
afraid. I
Don't
love
get me
sharing.
started.
I love making content. I love sharing this. I love making this and that.
And
I
then,
love.
Brianna, it upsets them. Oops, sorry.
I just
It
hit the mic, I'm
upsets
sorry.
them. No, we're good. It upsets them that you are seemingly not putting in any effort, but you are
Getting
reaping results and rewards.
And I also notice people are jealous of numbers, like internet popularity in a
What I
strange
realize
way.
is
I think
that
it triggers something
they
in
watch
people.
your numbers more than you watch your own numbers.
Of course.
So you're just like,
Of
they will
course.
say to you, say, oh, I noticed that you got 100,000 views
Oh,
on
but
this.
I've been told this to my face. I can't believe you have so many. These are, first of all, I don't know anything. So one thing I would love about Rush is he's good at digital marketing. That's what
Yeah.
right? Right. I don't know anything about it. I don't know metrics. I don't know I don't even know how to pull it up. I have to be reminded like, hey, can
Yeah.
you send me this? I don't know it. So when somebody says to me, I can't believe you have XYZ metric, I'm like, what is that? I literally
how-
don't know what
why
you're
are
talking
you
about.
tracking
And I
that on
don't
my
care.
behalf?
Right? This is like a playground for me. This is like playing Candyland for me. It's just so much
But
fun.
you know,
It's
that
just,
is what is upsetting, Let me put it in context. It's like when I was in law school, I did really, really well, like academically.
to no one's surprise. Continue.
No one is surprised, right? What used to piss off people is that I would like be going out and like living my life and like
Aha.
not taking it so
Oh,
seriously.
yes.
And they don't know how much effort I would put
Yep.
in behind the scenes, but they saw me as not trying hard enough, so that means that I didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
And so what they do is that they are looking at you and they're just like, but she's not posting every day, and she didn't buy 4 lights, and she didn't buy a camera,
And I don't have the.
and she don't have the
and she
bells
not
and the
doing-
whistles and
yeah,
whatever. So
boy,
it
oh God.
means that she's not putting in
And she
effort.
doesn't deserve this
And she
thing
doesn't
and
deserve
whatever
it.
it is. And then it's so strange. It's weird. It's a weird. I hope anthropologists and or sociologists are studying or have studied or will study how the internet has changed the way people interact with each other
And how
and the
people view
value system
themselves.
and the value system that it gives you, right? Because it is so strange how
But
people
it
are
was in-
jealous of.
It was in
Likes.
Blacklist when. Did you
Oh,
watch Blacklist?
that's the first episode I
The
ever watched.
episode with the
you have the
likes.
thing above you, right?
Yeah.
And people would be
Oh.
valued based on that. I think they think that that's real life.
They think
And
it's
it's
real
not.
life, but
It's
I
just fun.
notice that people deal with me and treat me differently. Even when I travel, right,
Mm-hmm.
you'll just be like normal, fun, cool, cute, and they're like, something about you have a little buzz in American, like
Mm-hmm.
you're cool or whatever, like whatever, like add me on IG, like add me on Instagram,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, no, I don't use Instagram because
Rush.
there's something about people going on your page and realizing that, oh,
You're popular.
you're
yeah.
popular, oh, whatever, and it's like they just change the way that they view you. So, oh, is he the is he the asshole? No.
No, he's definitely not an asshole. Lindsay is an asshole.
Who went on a whole time?
There's so many more things that we touch on that I want to
Lindsay-
talk about.
No,
like,
but Lindsay is the asshole.
Lindsay's definitely an asshole.
That's
and
the
also,
beauty. Hold on, but that's the beauty of coming on the podcast because you have to come back.
what?
I'm not going to make your belly full. You can't. Your belly
Why-
can't full.
Why do how do I say this? Like, why don't people stand up for them? You know, these stories always entertain me because I'm like, how did you even get here? Because after the first comment Lindsay made to Lily, they should have nipped that in the bud.
But he
How
said
is she
that
getting
he
a
was-
chance to say it 3 times?
No, he said that he was watching to see if it. Remember, saying enough people stand on business. You know, I'm a stand on business kind of guy. Like I don't care.
The second you
I
said
will
to
have
me
the
you're selfish, I'll be
conversation.
like, yes, I am. That's why I'm happy.
Can I just?
Duh.
Can I do my next segment?
You may.
This is so funny.
But it's my show and you can't tell me what to do. But your eldest daughter, I just said yes, you can.
No, but can we?
So
no.
only
Can
child,
we talk
eldest
quickly about
daughter
that pair?
dynamic, eh?
The oldest child.
And I'm
eldest
married to a
What is
youngest
it called?
Eldest daughter, eldest child,
daughter.
right?
I'm an only child. Who should I be in a relationship with? An only child?
No. I
Okay.
think her youngest child.
Youngest
You have different.
child.
So that's why I think Mike and I mean, apart from the fact that it's because he's literally an angel on earth, we work because he's
Love
a
man, you
youngest.
see?
Love that man.
Not love man, you know.
Not love man in
that
general.
man.
Love.
Right.
Right.
This girl don't love man.
No,
like
I
dog.
love my man. But
Yeah.
anyways, and I love dog more than anything.
Yeah, she love dog more than
I love
man.
dog more than anything. Nah.
Uh-huh.
But it works because he's the youngest child. He's a baby. He's the youngest son. So it's oldest son, middle daughter, Mike. And I'm the oldest daughter, right? I'm the first grandchild, first everything. So we're so different in how our needs are,
And your perspectives.
right? But we're both very, at the same time, communicative, very open people. And one thing about us is that we laugh. Everything is funny.
Everything is funny, but
Everything
Mike
is
is
funny.
also like sarcastic and
As
really
hell.
smart.
My aunt calls him a cheeky bastard. He's cheeky
really
as hell.
Like when I'm around Mike, I feel like I'm in an episode of The Office.
He's
He's very like
he's gonna love that.
he's very like pans the camera.
You know that I fall asleep to YouTube videos on like geography. I mean, what is with men on YouTube? First of all, he knows. So he knows things about
Mike-
you that I don't know because he
Mike
watches
is a
YouTube.
bigger supporter
Right.
of me than
Then,
Briana.
yeah, because I don't watch YouTube, right? I know you because I met you in person and we became
Yeah,
friends.
Mike knows me from
and we
YouTube.
became friends. Funny enough, I think more last year than anything else.
Because last year was
Last year was a roller coaster,
and this year was
a smaller roller coaster, but a roller coaster.
no. I think this year was
Really?
a bigger roller coaster.
No, it could. Yeah, you're probably right.
My
I just
my
don't
next
remember.
segment, by the way, is about the year.
I just don't remember.
No, you don't remember because
anything.
it's trauma.
I don't remember anything. Anyways, yeah. So I don't remember what we're talking about, but yeah, that's why
Yeah,
me and Mike work.
let's
So you
do-
need a youngest child. That's my decision.
Got it. Thank you.
I don't
Thank
think you can-
All right. Pause.
You're too bossy for an eldest child.
I'm too bossy. I don't
For an
think I'm
eldest
bossy.
child.
Am I bossy?
Let me tell you guys something. Rush
Hold
recently
on,
became.
Does anybody in here think I'm bossy? If you think I'm bossy, clap.
Well, they're working with you in a professional environment, so it's fair for you to be bossy here, but also you're bossy just in general. Secondly,
I'm
Rush
bossy?
recently became sort of my boss in another capacity that we're doing together.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
called him when I saw that he took it on, and I said, look, just tell me what you want from me. And I'll do it. Please do not shout. I'll do it. Just say the word and I will do what you want, right? Because I can't take the.
That's how my mother feels.
He's very serious.
She's
And you know what
walking
I
on
said?
eggshells. She's
Okay,
like, I don't want
back to Powerhouse though. We're also both this. We're both strict. He's strict as hell. So, you
Rush
know,
is very
just know.
strict.
If you're going to work with him,
Des
admire
knows.
him.
Des is my mom's best
Yeah.
friend. Remember from episode 1 I told you guys
you
about
told
her?
me. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Des, do you think I'm strict?
Very strict.
Yeah.
But I'm also strict. So
I'm
it's okay.
acting very demure and cute.
No,
Like, do
he's
you
so
think I'm
annoying.
strict? I'm
He
strict.
is. You see when he turn on that bass in his voice,
Yeah,
and
I'm
decide he's gonna tell you something.
I'm
Okay.
strict. And I also.
But that is the way to have a good life.
Can I tell you this though? I found a lot more peace
Yup.
in being strict.
Yep.
Like
I am the strictest
I
bitch you'll
can
ever
just be
meet.
like, yo, I never liked that.
No.
And then I just got on my bed.
I don't know.
Okay.
We're both strict people.
This is the year in review.
All right.
I want you to think about your answers.
Okay. So this is
And-
not a quiz, right?
No. I
Thank
want you to
God.
think about your answers, but give me something that is. So I don't know if I shared the video with you of the girl on TikTok. I don't remember her name, but if you're watching this, big up yourself. She was saying that the podcast is really good for Gen Zs because
Oh, yes.
it's like a very good. I want you to answer as though you are speaking to your younger sister or
okay.
your younger self.
Okay.
So just bear that in mind that it's more than just
We're doing some video journaling right now. This is like a
Right.
journal exercise.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So what's something you're grateful for at the end of 2024?
My career. I can say that without thinking.
Really?
My career for sure, because that is the best thing I have ever done for myself, was to follow this dream of being a vet. I had a client say to me yesterday, she's a pediatrician, and she said, I love my job. What about you? I said, I love my job. I love my job. I love it. And I call you and I say, oh God, Rush, I'm so tired, and this and that, and this animal passed away, and this surgery was long, but the truth is that I would not rather be speaking about anything else. I am so grateful for this career and where you come from doing it, right? So you don't just finish vet school and you're doing surgery and doing course
You're looking
pregnancy
at the
tests.
progression of
It's
of
insane.
everything.
Like I used to go on the racetrack with the other vet and just give vaccines, right? And now there's pretty much nothing I cannot do. And if I need to learn something, I just call up Dr. Garvey, Dr. Wright, and say I want to learn to this, let's do it. You know, it's so amazing. Same thing in the clinic. I love the relationships I have with my clients. We're like a family vibe. I just love it. I love our staff. I love our little animals. I don't forget the name of any pet I've ever seen. I don't remember any question you just asked me in that quiz. I remember the name of every dog and cat I've ever met. I mean, I remember the people, but not always, but I remember the name of every pet. I love my job. I'm so grateful for this career. Like it's so much fun. It's so much fun running down horses and jumping on the Rush yesterday.
I'm just looking at her smiling.
Rush
because
yesterday. No, but
it's
hold
nice
on.
to see your eyes light
Yesterday
up.
I'm doing a procedure, right? And we had to lock the stable door. But it came on as park, so the stable door couldn't lock properly. So the groom who was holding the horse for me came over. He locked the door and he said, let me just jump over the door and go back in. Rush.
The horse.
He jumped over the door. I just heard.
Hello? I supposed to hear the story? I'm not hearing what you're saying.
Rush, this man jumps over the door and I just heard a boof.
Him drop.
Gabby and I,
Him
like,
drop.
look at my tears.
Did he drop in the horse
Flat?
shit?
No, but he spooked the horse, so he had to go in the corner for a second and let the
Oh. Oh. The horse was...
It kind of jumped and he went in the corner
Briana,
quickly.
are you okay? She's crying. Me and Des are like...
Yeah, okay. Only
Cool.
Gabby, no, he just jumped over the door and fell, right? But I didn't expect it because obviously, like, they do it all the time.
All the
Because sometimes the
time.
door don't lock, right? And
Yeah.
you have to go in there. I did not expect him to fall. I was like, are you okay?
The man got boom.
I could not talk. Anyways, it's so fun.
She's crying.
I
And I'm
can't,
just
you know,
here.
I can't laugh without crying, right? Like, if I think about something funny, my eyes well up. I cry every time I laugh. I don't know why. I don't know. Does anybody else have this problem? I need you to tell me. So if I think about something funny happens, I cry first. I can actually cry first without laughing at all. My eyes always water. I never ever find something funny and don't start to bawl. Anyways, no, I really love my job, but that was so funny. He's fine. The guy was fine. I was like,
I'm kind of like, I really was inspired a while ago, and then you took me on a roller coaster because I was trying to understand the story.
Oh God!
And then you took me on another roller coaster because now I'm trying to figure out if I cry when I laugh.
You cry when you laugh hard. Most people cry when they laugh hard, but what I'm saying is I cry when I laugh. Period.
I cry when I'm. Let's just move on.
You cry. You know what Rush said about the wedding? My wedding.
No.
He said that it unlocked tears. It unlocked the tear.
I wish I never went.
The chamber of tears. And we don't stop crying since. He said he never knew. He said he never knew he was a crier. We cried.
I'm still crying.
He said we could cry for Jamaica.
No,
why did we cry so much at that wedding? It was a happy situation. You know, weddings are good.
That is what is concerning to me.
Why did we cry so much?
Why were we crying like that? Anyway, happy tears. So, what I should I answer? What I'm grateful for?
Oh God, yeah. Talk to Younger Rush because I didn't know Younger Rush. I'd like to know it's a thing.
No, I don't really. I think that's a little crazy. But what am I grateful for in 2024? I'm grateful for community.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I think that was the
theme.
I said to myself, I wanted more community in 2024. Like I wanted to be around, like my family and spend more time with my friends and whatever. And I think 2024. You must be careful what you pray for, right? Because I prayed for community, but I didn't know that the circumstances would be so tough that I would need a community.
Yes.
But I got the community nonetheless.
But God has a way of doing that, eh?
Right.
Here you want this, but here's the way you're going to get it.
Here's how you're going to get it. Mm-hmm. And I think part two, I think community also because I don't know if you saw when I posted the whole thing about the 10K on TikTok, whatever.
Yes.
Like my friend Jo Marie, who was on episode 1, who is now in the UK doing her Shevening scholarship.
Oh, go Jo Marie.
I literally...
What a
star.
What a star.
I remember when I called her on August 7th and we spoke for 2 hours about the podcast. And I remember her saying, it's no NDA. And I was like, no.
I don't know.
And I said, no NDA, I like it, but I don't know how it's going to roll off for the tongue.
And then you just made it.
And I was like, should I say Nanda? And she was like, yo, that's sick. And I'm like, no. The point I'm making is I had somebody I could call. And like we don't remember the part about the people you can call and the conversations you can have. Like even my mother or my mom's best friend
We're talking about
is literally sitting here right now.
Right? It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Family and
community.
And the extensions of family.
Yes.
And, you know, my dad calls me every single day.
Every day.
We talk every day.
Every day.
Right? Every single day. My
Every
sister
day.
and I will be FaceTiming nonstop. My mom, my brother, my sister-in-law. I'm very close to my sister-in-law. That's my girl.
And you don't realize how
it's
at
such
this
a blessing.
age,
My brother and oh my God.
it's like you need a hug.
Yes.
And
you know who
it
to
feels
call.
like a hug.
What's amazing about having, you know, family and friends is that you know who to call for what. I know when to call. I need to call Mike's mom. I know when I need to call my mom. I know when to call Tiffany and Kimmy and Gabby and Gabby and Rush and you know and it's just such.
If you don't need advice, don't call me.
That's what I was. Oh gosh, you know I said something to him the other day and he said I'm gonna set up because I'm gonna be a dad and I'm like this is what you're gonna say blah 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 blah.
What
and
was it again?
I said to you about my horse thing right that I wanted to name. You know that's I want to name it.
Can you tell this story
And
because I
said,
think younger people need to hear this.
In what parts of the story? Though?
About you wanting to start the business,
right?
But you don't have to go into
right. Okay.
The nugget.
Which is the conversation that we had.
Yeah.
Right. So I said to him, I woke up one morning last week, Thursday, feeling mega I've been having a stressful month. Like I haven't stopped working. This has been a rough month. Busy. And I said to him, oh,
but
God, I feel
right?
a blessing.
Yeah.
I prayed to God, look, I need to do X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Didn't stop working. 100%. I said to him, I feel so like I'm just kind of not doing this thing and I need to do it and I really want to do it, but something is stopping me, but I know I need to do it. And look, what if you had woken up and said, I don't want to do the podcast, I'm shy or whatever the hell. So I said, let me just do this thing. And you said to me, well, I'm going to be a dad about this, so let me not say anything. And I typed out to you and I said, You're going to say, Briana, do it properly. Have a strategy. Don't just do it frivolously because you feel like you need to do it for the sake of doing it. Think about your purpose. And I was exactly right. He said, he said, you have just said it exactly. And you're right, 100%. But I also said to you that my reasons for doing it are a lot for me. Right? So part of it is me being a little bit frivolous and a little bit, not frivolous. That's the wrong word. But
it's the word is not frivolous. The word kind of? Is...
Or like it's like a creative outlet, sort of.
No,
impulsive.
You were being impulsive.
I was impulsive, and it was a result of just feeling stressed out and wanting to do something and feeling like I had been sitting on this for so long and I still haven't done it. But it's because other things do have to come first. This doctor on TikTok said, you can do it all, but you can't do it all at once.
At the same time.
And I said that to myself every day of life.
You can have it all, but you
can't do it all at once. Right. So I had to say to myself, you can do it all. Today is a day where you have to just get to the clinic and get into surgery and see the patient and go home.
But what
today is not the day to start a website.
I think I never said this, and I needed to attach this part to it. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what you need in a moment, and you know how fulfilling it is in the moment. And for example, like, it's a party. I literally said to myself, I remember I went out and I had a terrible time. The night was just awful. Like, I was like, I'm never going out again. And I said, you know what? Instead of going out and having a bad time, I'm going to keep my own event.
And make it a glad time.
And make it a great time and invite the people I like.
Yeah.
And I went home and I was just like, I'm going to start something. I went to work the Monday and I was like, guys, what should I call this event? And the girl that used to work below me, I used to manage her, she was just like, why don't you just say it's a party or something? And I was just like, it's a party.
It's a party.
Let's just put in this part. And I made the page and I announced the date without having a venue or anything. So sometimes the strategy is there, but also sometimes you just need to do it because done is better than perfect.
And and that's the thing, right? I am a perfectionist. What is the word? Like it inhibits me the way that I'm a perfectionist. I don't want to do the surgery because I've never done it before and I have to do it perfect. That's not how you learn to do surgery, unfortunately. You have to just do it and the other vet stand up over you and you do it. Hands shaking, unsure. That's how you learn. Very difficult part of being a doctor, obviously, because you're not experimenting, but you are learning, and not being perfect in every single case or every scenario or with every client. I thought it was going to kill me.
But no,
I'm a perfectionist, and medicine is not perfect. Better. And medicine is just so not the thing for people who are perfectionists, but it's for me, so it's fine. But yeah, it's hard because it's not going to be perfect, right? Animals, they always say this in vet school, the animal doesn't read the textbook. It's not going to be like, oh, it's this disease. It has this, and that. That's not how it works. That was
such a good... The animal doesn't read the textbook.
I know, it's cute. Right?
Really? You dropped a lot of gems.
I'll be dropping gems.
No, this is the last thing.
Okay. I'm sad. I don't want to.
I know, I'm sad too. This is the last thing, and then I just have a speed round of something.
Okay, good. There's two more things. I'm excited now.
What are you being taught in this season?
What am I not being taught in this season?
Damn.
Bruh.
No.
My new word is bruh.
Because, Briana, God said in 2024, I'm going to have a book of lessons that everybody will have to learn. And the fittest of the fittest will survive, you know. But I'm giving it to those who can really, really manage and those who are going to make it out on the other end.
Forgiveness without perfection, right? Super difficult, but so important, has totally changed my life, I will say, and you know why. Being tenacious.
Tenacity.
I love that word. I love that word. And you know, I told you this, a student asked me on Saturday, she was like, oh my God, I want to do this and that, but it's going to be hard and it's 5 years. And I'm like, you have to get over it. I actually didn't say that. I said, you have to get the F over it. I said, a big part of life is just getting the F over yourself. People say, Briana, what's your idea? What's your advice for Carnival? Get over yourself, right? Get over yourself. Let's just get moving. So yeah, being tenacious when it has been really hard, like, it can be difficult.
Can I tell them about the conversation we're at Elaine's?
You can tell. I remember it cut stop, but you can tell.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
We had a conversation.
Oh, yes, of course.
And we sat and we looked at each other. We spoke about a lot of things and we said, this is the last day last Sunday
Of suffering.
of suffering.
Because we were just so haphazard,
and we were tired of
disorganized,
complaining about
tired
it.
of complaining. And that was a day I signed up for Pilates. I said I need to get some movement in. I went back to the gym. I took my vitamins, right? And I just said, this is the last thing. And what I can control that will help my wellness, I'm doing. And there was many other things that we had to deal with, right? And it changed. It changed. It was August. August was such a hard month.
We haven't had this conversation.
Not at all.
But
we say it all the time. We say last Sunday of suffering.
Sunday of suffering.
You know what I didn't say today that I'm so surprised that I forgot to say to you?
What? Good walk.
Good walk.
Yes. Get on my face. Guys, I have to bring back Briana. Because we also have to talk about careers.
And Carnival.
No, Carnival is the least.
I know. But we have
Carnival
so many topics to cover that I think
Carnival, I don't care.
Careers?
Carnival is the least.
What if Carnival
Remember
is your
that?
career?
No,
right, go ahead.
but the younger girls.
Yes, I agree.
Younger girls can hear from anybody about Carnival, but they can't hear from anybody about what you have to say about careers.
But can I just...
Oh, you want to say something?
I want to say...
What?
You remember that episode you had where you said, man, stop centering men and whatever? I say it all the time. And like we see it all the time. And the thing that is going to hinder your progress and your career the most is possibly being man-centric. So we'll talk about that though. We'll talk about it. And this is coming from somebody who's married, right? Obviously I love the man, but this not the center of my existence, right?
I think because anyway, I'll talk about
but
that another time.
Finding it can't be the center of your core of your being, right?
I think because you are so, again, confident in self and in ability, you're just like, if it is to come, it will. It did come, and if it didn't. So the last thing is Christmas Hall of Fame. You just have to answer quickly.
Is it a quiz? I'm traumatized.
No, it's not a quiz. It's just an opinion thing. Just because you never know about Grand Gala.
Myrrh, fur, and
gold, myrrh, and fur. So the question is, Christmas Hall of Fame.
All right.
Best Christmas song of all time.
Winter Wonderland.
Best Christmas carol of all time.
Winter Wonderland.
You know, Winter Wonderland is not a carol.
It's
Carols
not?
talk about
what's
the
the
birth
difference?
of Jesus.
Really?
Yes, carols are
my favorite
Christian.
is "Oh come all ye faithful." Only you could get me to sing on the internet, but continue.
Off key. Best place to celebrate Christmas.
At home.
Wherever home is.
Wherever home is. Whatever home means to you.
Oh, Briana.
Because we have such different families, right?
Yeah.
You're an only child.
Yeah.
I am the first of a cluster of
a lot of kittens.
Of what are we? I would say we're like
a trio.
Monsters, right?
Please. Best Christmas movie of all time.
Is it Love Actually?
Love Actually is a Christmas movie?
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
I was going to say Home Alone.
It is.
I love Home Alone. Like,
I am having a blank.
Kevin McAllister and the whole thing.
You know that I don't really watch movies,
and
right?
I just love how Michael Jordan was going against the screen.
Don't remember it.
Trick them.
Don't remember
Okay,
it.
best Christmas dessert of all time.
My mom's chocolate bread pudding.
Okay, I would love to try.
That lady can cook her ass off.
That is how I got it.
I grew up in
She said we're having tequila.
We're having dinner. We're having tapas.
Tapas and tequila.
Let me tell you something.
That's what she said.
No restaurant can impress me because my mom can eat something and recreate it from her brain and just make it. No recipe, nothing. She can cook. Like, first, my whole family is obsessed with food, as you know.
Yeah,
raised by food people.
It's
the last meal on earth, and it's like the center of our existence. We're all like this.
Yeah.
So my parents obviously made me like this. It's a terrible. I can't help it now, right? Food is just my thing. And my existence. Finding restaurants and my mom's cooking. Amazing.
I can't wait to go to tequila and
tapas and tequila.
As we close, I just want to tell you.
I'm so mad. I don't want it to end.
No, but that's the point of this thing. Right? Everybody comes and says, yo, get away. Everybody comes and they're just like, oh, I don't want it to end. We have somewhere to be.
I actually cleared my schedule for you
No,
today.
but you can come and watch. We have children waiting to come on the couch. But what I wanted to say is that I really just, in public, wanted to thank you for being such a pillar of support and strength to me as a friend. It is
Very difficult.
Stop that. It is very difficult to find people who see you as not only what you are, who you are, but so much more.
Who you can be.
And who you can be. And I like that you see me as Rushane, you see me as RushCam, and you see me as so much more than that. And it's very reassuring to know that there is somebody or there are people in my corner who, when I'm not there, they're saying, no, man, that's not true. Or no, man, this is who he is. And you've always spoken highly and been a very, very, very good friend. And when you go to the gate up at St. Peter, they will say, one thing this bitch was a damn good friend.
I am very, like I said to you, I cherish my friends. Obviously, everybody in my life, but I cherish my friendships very deeply. They save me.
This is the going away, so don't bother start a new topic.
We didn't even get to talk about this, though. But like, okay, fine. I'm not gonna start.
Say it.
I lost my train of thought. But like the wedding, like, okay, let's just say like the wedding was such a beautiful celebration of friendship. And like all of my friends meeting each other was so amazing because everybody clicked so well, and it just was
and she said
incredible.
That she knew that we would click,
and I knew you would, because I don't like assholes.
I'm
not friends with assholes. People were like, how did your friends feel about only having 2 bridesmaids? I'm like, they did not care. They didn't ask anything. They're normal.
Assholes.
They're normal. They're adults.
But yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
We'll pick up again in the new year.
Can I bring Nori next time?
God spare our lives. Get out of here. God spare our lives. Thank you so much, BriSchwapp. And you guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to, oh my God, like, comment, share, subscribe. And also, if you are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Jesus have mercy, don't forget to give us a rating of 5. Can you imagine that I was talking to my friend this whole time? I forget to plug my own show. And also remember, if you have something to email us at nondapodcast@gmail.com. Also call nondapodcast@gmail.com. And follow Briana on all platforms at BriSchwapp. What's your question? Come, man. I have to go.
It's not BriSchwapp. It's Dr. Brish.
Yes.
And Brish. Anyways, my question was, a lot of people may have their own podcasts. And want to get information from you or inspiration from you. How do they contact you?
At nondapodcast@gmail.com.
Great.
And also, I just want to, especially in this Christmas season, big up my production partners. Concepts, they are so much more and just really amazing to be there. And I'm going to have a conversation with them about how we can be able to do this for like other creators.
Right.
And probably figure out like a way that we can do this. But fingers crossed that it becomes even so much more. But thank you so much for watching.
Will.
Thank you for being here.
But you know it will.
And big up yourself. Bye.
Thank you.